Oh snap.
New record!
Alright, let's kick some butt here. Or fall down. Or fall down. Oh, I missed! I forgot the button. That was not a great start. Not a great start. Oh, what is that? There's a door. There's a door. Can we just leave? We could just leave? Are you kidding me? Things might be a little wonky. Vlad's dead.
I was busy sneezing.
Whoa, what just happened? Why did that not happen before? Why did that not happen Chat, why didn't that happen before? What just happened? Ugh. Oh no, I missed. I didn't see what was coming. Oh. Lava's coming, guys. Lava's coming. Oh. Alright, so I need a little bit of practice at that. Oh, I did it again. Shoot. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't go so well. Tight spot ahead. Oh no! I want that one up. That one up's pretty key to me right now. Okay, fine. Kicking my butt. Yes! We can deal some friggin' damage now. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm so happy about this.
Somebody plays this way too much.
Yes, go. 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 What is going on? I beat a super expert level! And I one-shot it!
It only counts as one win, though.
Woo!
One win.
Just jump over. Okay. YOLO swag! Got it. Is that code for Captain Amazing? Got it. Nope. You died. And we were getting wrecked really hard with this boss. Got him. We got a little lucky. We got a little lucky there. Not gonna lie.
Make a gif out of this.
You know what I mean? Don't seem totally trustworthy. Right. I don't like the name of this. On you know, scale of good levels to bad levels, this is definitely on the bad level side. Let me tell you, it's fun waiting. Whoa, what the heckin' heck just happened? Banana slam a big boy punch. Did it. Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, how you doing? Hang on, let's get this chair out here. Hope you guys can hear me. I can't tell yet. I can't tell whether you guys can hear me or not. How you doing? This is my backyard. Welcome. Welcome to the backyard. We got cooking stuff today, as you guys can see. We're gonna see how it goes. Hang on, let me bring this up.
I'm just gonna check and see sound.
Sounds good, yeah. Alright, we're just getting a quick sound check here. You can hear me just fine? Alright, perfect, perfect. Alright, let me minimize this then. Alright, I'm not going to see chat for a bit because I'm actually, like, controlling my stream from out here. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. Welcome on back. It's another cooking stream today. Is the background sound going? No. Alright, let's get you guys some background music here. Yeah. So, welcome to the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom cooking stream. We're going to be cooking some recipes from the game, but with a real-life twist. So, you know, more than just 3 ingredients typically for everything, but we're going to cook 3 things today. The first one is going to be a meat and mushroom skewer. Oh, I forgot the mushrooms upstairs.
Oops!
Yeah, so meat and mushroom skewers. We're going to have some onion with that as well. We'll be grilling those up. We're going to do some simmered fruit. Sorry. AKA some curried fruit, which I'm looking forward to. It's something that I kind of grew up having here. No, scooch over this way. We'll scooch one more chair each way here.
Scooch.
Yeah, so meat and mushroom skewers is going to be the first one. Serious fell back here, you gotta be careful. Simmered fruit, aka curried fruit, which is something that like my family's done for like Easter and stuff like that. So it's the first time I'm trying it. It's pretty simple to do, but it should be pretty fun. And then Ceres is going to be baking up an apple pie, which is already on the go. So she's going to kick some things off because that's going to take the longest.
Yes.
So we're going to get that started. She's going to take you through that. While she's doing that, I also forgot the upstairs. That's fine.
You can just run upstairs because...
Yeah. Well, she's doing that. I'm going to run up. I got to get some mushrooms. I got to grab the meat. We're going to bring that down. We're going to start slicing that up and getting that onto our skewers, which we're going to be grilling up today. I'm going to be making a barbecue sauce to go with it, which is not part of the game, but was a special request. So we're going to do it, and that's why you see some of the sauces out in front of you there. And then, yeah, apple pie for dessert, which is going to be what Ceres is running. Yep. And so, yeah, you're going to see a lot going on the barbecue. We're going to start over here for some of the prep. We're going to move over to the barbecue while things are cooking. And then we're going to come on back here for the final look and presentation.
Sounds good.
Cool.
I just need you to turn the oven on.
Okay. 350?
400.
400.
400.
All right, I'll turn the oven on. Ceres is going to get you guys kicked off. Yeah, she's going to start taking you through some of the pie stuff, what she's done and what needs to happen next. The browser there has chat open.
Okay.
On the actual laptop, not
browser has chat open.
Yeah, the laptop browser.
Okay. Gotcha. I will just use that. Perfect. Yo, Dib, how's it going? Sorry, I think I'm like kind of off screen. Yeah, I'm a little smidge off screen.
Okay, you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, maybe just a smidge. It's gonna take a minute. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. It's just my forehead. Okay, so I am making an apple pie. Oh, one more thing, husband.
Yeah.
Can you pass me the pie dough that's in my backpack?
In your backpack?
Right here by the door. Sorry, I have like a thermal lunch bag in my backpack, and I wanted to keep all of the butter things cold. That's typically how you want things. When you're making pie is cold butter. There it is. You can put that butter back in the little dish, yeah. Perfect. Uh-oh. Laptop poop.
Okay. It'll come back.
Yep. So I'm gonna bring chat up on my phone.
I can get the tablet if we want to do that for chat.
Okay. Well, my phone will work for now. heavens. Okay, let's turn the sound down. Perfect. Okay, so I made this pie dough last night. Confessions. Can you guys hear me okay, first of all? I just want to make sure you can hear me before I start yammering on. And then you're like, hey, Ceres, we can't hear you. If I don't hear anything, I'm going to assume that you can hear me. Maybe that's not the right assumption, but it's what I'm going with. Okay, so, serious confessions. I have never made a good pie dough from scratch. I typically will just use, like the pre-done ones, like the Tender Flakes, because they know what they're doing. But I decided I've been watching a baker on YouTube, whom I love very much, and she makes it seem like I can do anything. So I made a pie crust last night. This is the Claire Saffit's all-purpose butter pie crust. And we are going to post a link to the video on how to make this in the Food Prawn channel if you are interested. So I've just lightly floured my surface here. Ooh, where is that attached, I wonder? Okay, friends, this is going to go poorly, I think. Just a little bit. Because I have to, like, hammer the pie dough. So we're going to see how this goes because the mic is attached to the table that I'm hammering on. So we'll see. This is supposed to make the dough pliable without warming up the butter too much. But I'm fairly certain that the heat out here is going to heat the butter up anyway. So let's see what happens. My dough is hidden behind the grill. Here's my dough. Now, was that awful? Me thwacking? Oh God, yeah, okay. Guys, I don't know how to not do it this way. Okay, I'll put it on a chair. Oh, guys, I got nothing here. Oh God, was it really bad?
I can mute you if you do that.
Okay. Link's coming to save the day. I almost broke poor Div's ears, even though I warned him. I said I was going to do this. It wasn't deafening. Okay. It just surprised you. Sorry, bud. Are you laughing? Is it that classic Div laugh that I miss? Okay, here. I'm going to do it again. Get ready, everybody.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, he's going to turn me down. Hopefully that is okay now that I've sort of whacked it out a little bit. Oh yes, and now I'm able to roll it out without it. It's still quite cold. So hopefully I'll be able to roll this out a little bit. Now friends, I am not a pie maker. Quite literally. This is the first pie I've made, ooh, I want to say since I was like a teenager. I might have done like a cooking class. I think I did a cooking class with my friends at the local fancy grocery store and made a pie there. And my pie dough was so bad that they gave me like a swap that they had on hand. So I am not hopeful. But you know what? If the crust is terrible, the inside will still be entirely edible. I think, right?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So I am going to be putting this into a 9-inch pie pan. I don't actually own a pie pan. This is a cake pan. But it's close. It is close. I don't want it, sorry, I don't want it in the heat. It got really hot. It is a sunny one here at home.
Dubious food. Not quite dubious food today.
Oh, it might turn into dubious food.
Yeah. Oh, but that's probably what you made before, was the pie crust.
Oh,
turned into
dubious
some
food.
dubious food. Yeah. Yo, Ezra, yeah, so today we're doing meat and mushroom skewers. We're doing simmered fruit, aka curried fruit, and apple pie, which is what Sirius is working on right now.
I am working on it. So like I said, I'm not a super baker. This is not a thing that I am feeling super confident about. But
Don't tell them that. Oh my god, it just crashed again.
We'll see what happens.
Now you're making me hungry. Hey, that's what we're here for.
Kind of the idea.
That's the idea. So right now she's just kind of here. Let me see if we can get you a little closer on that pie crust. Oh, nope, definitely can't.
Nope.
Lesson learned.
I'll pick up the pie crust once I've got it rolled out.
Chef Series, you got it, Dragon Abbey.
Chef Series, I don't know about that. Yeah, I brought up chat and I haven't even looked at it. So this recipe, I'm doing a crumble on top. So I only need like one pie recipe because I'm not doing like a crusty top. We're doing a crumbly top.
You can't see our faces. I don't know what's. Hang on, I'm trying to get stuff readjusted, but I can't.
Oh no, it's gone way up. Down a little bit more. There, that's pretty good. Okay, so I think this is about good for my pie crust. Yeah, you guys can see that. So now I'm going to very gently. It's pretty sturdy actually. So I'm just gonna lift it up and very gently drape it into my pan. And you'll see this when you watch the video if you have any interest in doing this. But Claire is really good about not like teaching you how to not stretch the dough and how to just gently lift it and tuck it down. So if I look really good,
it's just because you watched the video.
It's just because I've watched so many videos. And like, I love Claire Sappitz. I'm gonna bore your knife, is that okay?
Yeah.
I absolutely love Claire Sappitz. I could watch her all day. So that's also partly why. It's probably a bit much. So I'm just trimming off some of the excess pie dough. You can use a pair of scissors to do this, or a sharp knife. Doesn't super matter. I think this dough is still going to be a little bit tough. Just a heads up. It's feeling a little bit glutinous. Okay. And then I'm just going to give a little tuck here.
To make it look kind of nice.
To make it so that it's a thicker crust that'll kind of hold its own when we put it into the oven so that it doesn't immediately shrink.
Hey, Happy Panda, how you doing?
Hey! And hi, Dragon Abbey. I don't know that I said hi. The dough is definitely struggling with the heat. So what I think I'll probably end up popping this in the fridge before I put it in the oven, maybe.
Oh my god, I forgot to turn the oven on.
We better do that.
Yep, you know.
And so Claire teaches you how to like pinch the dough between your thumb and your forefinger. So we'll see what mine looks like. Probably not incredible, but that's okay. Like, who cares? Whatever. As long as it tastes good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I feel like that's my motto when I'm baking stuff that I'm not used to. Yeah, the heat out here is really wreaking havoc on the butter in this pie crust. It's struggling. We'll just do this really quick and see what happens. You know, it might be fine. Look at that! I made such a pretty little crimp. Can you guys see it? Lean way far. There you go. What a pretty little crimp job. Okay, so pie crust is ready to go. We are not par baking it. Now we are going to take our bowl of apples. These are Granny Smith's. I had 8. It calls for 3 pounds of Granny Smith apples. They are peeled, cored, and sliced into like roughly 1-inch pieces. And to go into the apples, I have a half a cup of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and a half a teaspoon of salt there in my little bowl. Hang on, I'll hold it up a little higher.
Granny Smith apples are pretty top tier. I'm not gonna lie.
Top tier. Yeah.
Big fan, big fan.
So this is all gonna go just one big lump in to the apples. This is gonna seem like it's going really fast, and that's because everything was like pre-measured and pre-done.
We did some prep work.
Yeah. So we're just gonna give this a tossy toss. Get all of the apples nicely coated in the cinnamon, in the brown sugar. Mix the cornstarch in. So the cornstarch is going to do the thickening aspect of this pie, so that it has kind of a sauce on the inside rather than just juice. It's really interesting. The brown sugar kind of got like a skin on it. Yeah, it's weird, eh?
Pectin from the apple, maybe?
No, like in the bowl.
Oh.
Sitting in the bowl, maybe because it was sitting with the apple cider vinegar?
Could be.
Do not know, so there might be some little nuggety nugs.
Oh no, nuggets of brown sugar.
Nuggets of brown
oh, God,
sugar.
What will I do, chat?
End of the world.
How am I going to survive this catastrophe?
Weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I smoosh it.
Chad, do you know the most important part of cooking a good meal?
Staying hydrated.
It's having a tasty, refreshing beverage with you.
Okay, so I'm feeling like this is pretty well mixed. Husband, do you want to take this over to the camera?
Yep.
And just let everybody have a looky-loo. It is thick apple pie.
Some might say dummy thick.
Up. You're just behind the, hang on. There we go. Now they can see it. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, so that is going to go into our prepared pie crust. And what Claire recommends doing is just taking some apples and pushing them down into the corners, because when you're making a pie, that's where they're kind of not going to fall naturally. So I'm going to just do what Claire says, because she's smart.
Trying to get that first layer in there.
Yeah, like that little perimeter. This is going to be this says it's a 9-inch. This is going to be a heaper.
It's going to be a big old pie.
It's going to be a heaper of a pie, brothers.
Some might call it dummy thick.
Dummy thick, even, guys.
Dummy thick with 2 C's.
Okay, I'm just going to use my hands to get this all in here now. Good God.
This is going to be a big pie.
This is going to be
oh my God.
a very big pie.
What have we done? I made a huge mistake.
She said you could do it in a 9 or a 10-inch.
You got some.
And I weighed the apples. This is 3 pounds of Granny Smith apples, guys.
I know it's gonna cook down a bit, but damn.
This is 3 pounds of Granny Smiths. Good gravy.
You guys can't really see it yet. Just
No.
wait. Just wait.
Oh my God. And it's funny too. I watched the video this morning just to, like, you know,
Be sure.
brush up. And she said very specifically, if you make it in a 9-inch, it'll be domed. And if you make it in a 10-inch, it'll be a little lower profile.
Yeah, even with an extra inch, that's not going down that much. There's a lot there.
Just put this brown sugar on top. All right. Can they see? Bring it back in the shade. It looks better in the shade. And just go closer. Sorry, I'm just bossing my husband around.
No.
So that's what yeah. That's it.
Just lost an apple.
Woo! We have none to spare.
Yeah. Chat, we might run out.
Pop that right back down there. I'm just gonna try and get some of the bread. Like, there is so much sticky
Goop.
apple brown sugar caramel. Not goop. We're not freaking cultured. On my fingers. They're pretty gross. Okay, next step. Can you grab that? Oh, Hoops! I forgot something.
What'd you forget?
Apple cider vinegar.
Oh, it's supposed to get mixed in there?
Yeah, 2 teaspoons. So I'm just gonna carefully drizzle it over top. And it'll kind of get mixed while it's baking.
Fingers crossed.
And give it a little massage here.
Yeah, we might just get some vinegar groups.
Listen. Vinegar cubes. Who do you think you are?
The hero of this stream.
It's true. It's true. Okay, can you grab that bowl for me?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So in this bowl we have 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. We have 1 cup of rolled oats, 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just gonna go and wash my hands real quick before I put this together. This is the crumble. And I will be back in just 2 moments. Cause see my hands?
It's a big chungus pie. It sure is. It does look pretty tasty. I'm pretty excited about that. You getting hungry from this? Yo, me too. We had a big breakfast. I'm not even all that hungry right now, but I'm telling you, this smells like pie, chat. This smells like pie. Yeah, it's gonna come out pretty good. So she's gonna get finished up with this, get the crumble on top. We're gonna get that in the oven upstairs. At that point, I'm gonna fire up the barbecue, and I'm gonna do some prep work over here when she's done. Then we're gonna move over to grill cam, and we're going to get some stuff grilled up, some sauces made, get everything put together. We'll do a final reveal at the end of all of the finished dishes, and yeah, that'll be it. Should be pretty fun. All right.
Coming out.
She's on her way back.
Hi, sweet bean. Okay. Sorry about that. There was no way that was gonna work with my sticky fingers. Okay, so I've got brown sugar, flour, cinnamon, salt, and oats. Yeah, see, look at this.
Yeah.
How weird. How weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this like a little kind of massage with my hands. Oh, I found that tunic this morning too, I think.
Yeah. Dieters?
Yeah, I think I got Dieter's tunic this morning.
Nice.
Just isn't mixing it up enough.
Yeah, apparently.
So just give this a quick mix. Again, mostly because my brown sugar went funny. Just to break up those clumps. And then I've got here 10 tablespoons of butter cubed. And that's 141 grams. That's going to go in.
Standard units.
Standard units. That's going to go in, and we're just going to kind of toss it a little bit to get all the pieces coated, so that they're all kind of separate individual entities of fat within the bowl here. Like that. And then I'm literally just gonna like
Pinch it
and smoosh it in my fingers so that it'll eventually there will be no lumps of butter and there will be no floury parts remain.
Buttered.
Yeah, it'll all be buttered. And it'll kind of go a little bit less white and fluffy in color. Do you want me to scooch over there?
Sure. Sides.
There we go. Now I might be a little bit less behind the barbecue. So I can see it's already starting to come together. It's like you can't really see flour anymore, but there are definitely still big clumps of butter. And this is just the crumble, so you don't really have to worry too much about developing gluten and overworking it. There is no water in here, and fat doesn't actually promote gluten development. Water does. So it's easy. It's really tough to overwork it. There are the words. Words are hard. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. I don't see any more big lumps of butter. Husband, do you?
Nope, it looks pretty good to me.
And so it should be able to clump together, which it does. So now I have to get this on top of the pie. So we're just gonna kind of pack it on here, using my hand as like a barrier because even the apples are going to be falling off. And then this is going to go into a preheated, first I'm going to put it onto a baking sheet because, good God,
That's going to spill over.
Is probably going to bubble over. And it's going to go into a preheated oven at 400 degrees for the first 20 minutes. And that blast is going to hopefully give us a little bit of color on our upper fluted fancy crust. And then we're going to turn it down to 350 and it'll cook for like another
40 minutes, I think it said.
Yeah, 40 to 60, maybe a little bit longer.
Because it's so thick.
Because it's very thick. And the apples have to cook down, and so the crust has to get browned. The crumble needs to be browned. And there needs to be juices bubbling. So I think there is no shortage of apples for the juice to be bubbling. The crumble is not super staying on top. We're going to give it a little smoosh. And that is our apple crumble. Oh yeah, you got to go over a little. There we go. Yeah, so that's our apple crumble. So hopefully that'll be okay. And now hopefully husband has an hour of stuff to fill the time. Well, the apple pie bakes.
There we go.
And I'm going to run this upstairs, get myself a beverage, and I'll be right back.
Have fun.
400 degrees, how much is that in Celsius? I don't
Good
know.
question.
I will check though.
Divide by 2, subtract 32 will give you a very rough number. So
175?
Yeah. No, that's too much. So like 75. No, less. Yeah. What? No. In Celsius?
Divided by 2.
Yeah, so 200 divided by 2 would be 100.
400.
Oh, 400. Yeah, so
Divided by
200.
minus 30
Yeah,
is like
so 165-ish. 165 Celsius. Yeah, if I had to do some maths, that's super rough maths. So whatever's the usual baking temp around there. Alright, so that was the apple pie. Let me just make sure I'm still on slide. Okay. So, yeah, next up, the next up is really getting the meat on the skewers, so that's not too bad to do. So I've got my cooking sheet here. Let's move this over here. So I got my cooking sheet. I've got some meat. I've got some onions. Nice and easy. And we've got our steaks here. We've got some mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms, so I'm not putting any on mine. Probably should have brought another bowl down, but this will be fine. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some onion. I'm going to start by cutting off both poles. And I don't want these thin sliced or anything like that because these are going to be put on the skewers. You'll probably sit while I do this. No point in standing. So yeah, these are going to go on the skewers. So I want them to be in pretty big slices. So because these onions are a little bit smaller, I don't think that I'm going to cut them in half this way. I think I'm just going to kind of quarter them. I'm just going to kind of quarter them, and then I'm going to take out some of the layers from the inside here. In turn for this onion, I'm going to do 2 sets. I'm just going to peel this out. And this is going to give me some of the onion that I can toss onto the skewers in between the meat. Now you can make these as thick as or as thin as you want. I like them a little bit thicker because I want to make sure I get some good onion flavor in there. So I'm just going to do the same thing with the other 2 onions here. We're just going to cut off the poles. This is weird doing sitting down. And I'm going to cut it in half. And the same thing. I'm just kind of going to quarter these. Actually, this one's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to do them like this. Into 8s here. And I got one more. I gotta stand up. Just easier to do. And this one's probably the biggest one. You know what, I was gonna do it into 3rds, but I think I'm still gonna quarter it. And then we'll take out some of the inside here. And I'm kind of getting like 2 to 3 layers for a sort of chunk like this. Because this onion here has, well, these ones have about 5 or 6 layers in them. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? It's just approximate. And when we put these in between the steaks on the skewers, it's just going to let a lot of that onion flavor seep into the meat, which is going to be pretty nice. $204. Interesting. I thought you had to subtract like 32. Maybe it was add 32 for going for that way. I can't remember. But yeah. So now we got a bunch of different onion chunks like this that'll fit nicely onto our skewers. So I'm just gonna get some of these out of the way, and I'm gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna do the mushrooms next. So same thing. I'm gonna quarter the mushrooms. I think.
Mushrooms.
Some mushrooms. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Mushrooms. Smells like onions out here.
That's
How
crazy
weird.
talk. That's crazy talk. And again, I just kind of want these into roughly the same size chunks. Doesn't have to be too big or too small. It's really whatever your preference is. You guys want the stems?
I'll eat them.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of quartering those mushrooms, and away we go. Now let's grab our first pack of meat. I'm using steaks for this. Just use any whole cut. It doesn't matter too much. Obviously, the more tender the meat, the less you'll have to cook it.
So those are a nice tender cut.
Yeah. I'm going to get some of the extra juice out of here, because I don't really need it or want it. Slice this down, and same thing. Meat's going to get cut into about 1-inch chunks. And I'm going to cut off some of this extra fat here.
What are you sniffing at, sweet girl? She's got her nose up in
Don't
the air.
need. Yeah, she's smelling the beef. So I'm just cutting these into strips first. And then into roughly 1-inch cubes. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. Do them to whatever size you want, but you just want them to be roughly the same size. I think somebody might have redeemed a roll of treat.
Don't see one.
I'm just hearing the ding ding.
Nope.
Oh, it's probably from the music.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's first steak cut up. So I'm just going to start skewering these. So start with a little bit of onion at the end. Just going to poke it through, put on a piece of meat, and we're just kind of going to alternate. piece of meat. Get a mushroom here through like the thickest parts. Okay. You want to pack them pretty close. Back to another onion. I'm going to do a couple pieces of meat here.
You can do like onion, meat, mushroom, meat. Onion, meat, mushroom.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of doing two
Mushroom, meat, onion. Oops.
Good, come back here.
Onion, meat, mushroom, meat, and we just keep piling it on.
Do you want me to get you a tray?
Yeah, actually that'd be great.
They're back again.
Mushroom,
Flour
meat.
everywhere. I'm gonna take some of my mess upstairs.
Sure. Mushroom, meat. That's probably good for a kebab. So let's move on to the next one. Once again, we'll start with a nice thick onion as a base. We'll go meat, another mushroom, another meat, and another onion, another meat, another mushroom, another meat. When you're putting the meat on, you want to try and get the long part. Like if it's longer one way, you want to skewer it that lengthwise, just to get the most like through the skewer that you can. Okay, another mushroom, meat. And if you want, you can add peppers to this. A lot of people do. We're not big pepper people in the house. Just really want to get as much meat as you can kind of skewered on there. Do a couple of meat at the end here. Okay, there's the second skewer. On to number 3. Start with, actually this one I'm not going to put onion on, because I know one person doesn't like onion but does like mushrooms. And I'm ready to cut up some more meat.
Got it. One for uncooked and one for.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, Usagi.
Yo, Usagi, what's up? How you doing?
Hi, Usagi. I think she saw me. Yep, she did.
Steak here.
Dip says he's gonna probably grill some food for tomorrow. He doesn't have the setup or equipment for this type of stream.
Ooh.
Boo. Well, you know, we don't really either.
We're just kind of making it work.
Things are a little ridiculous back here. Jaden Brown 69 says, "Yo, Link."
Yo, what's up, Jaden Brown? How you doing? Welcome on in.
And Digga Dude says, "Hey, hey."
Digga Dude, what's up, guy? How the heck are you, man? Hope you're having a super swell Saturday. You get some of this fat cut off here. All right, we're gonna get this the steaks chopped up into cubes.
Jaden Brown says they're good, and you?
Doing well. I mean, I'm cooking good food. About to
Yeah.
fire up the grill. How can I be doing poorly?
Yeah. Usagi says they're doing a barbecue later with family as well. Getting ready for that at the moment. Perfect day for it.
Amazing.
We couldn't have asked for a nicer day.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
not too hot yet.
It's pretty warm.
It's warm, but it's not too hot. It's warm enough that I'm happy using the barbecue. Do you want me to get the grill going?
Yeah, sure. Just low.
Low? On 4?
Yeah, that's fine. All 4 on low.
Digga Dude says, as a German, I love to see someone standing in the garden making food. We are crazy in barbecue.
Yeah.
We do that even in winter.
Hey,
We used to barbecue a lot in the winter.
We haven't for the last couple of years. Right, I'm not doing. Yeah, we used to do that. We haven't in the last couple of years for no particular reason. It was just it got a little less convenient when we moved here, and so we kind of fell out of the habit. But I think we're gonna start picking it up again this year.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it on high to get it burnt off, and I'll go get the brush and some oil.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna try and sneak through here without knocking anything, like a champ, sort of.
Okay, there we go. So that one would be for Dido because there's no onions on it. I think I'll make mine, which won't have mushrooms on it. Actually, I'm gonna do one more with everything. Say I'm gonna need that for Witch of the Woods. So we're just gonna keep alternating between onions, meat, mushrooms, meat. That's our pattern.
He says thank you for remembering the onion.
Yeah, no problem. I got you. This one's good. Okay, slice up a bit more meat. Cut off some of this extra fat here that we don't want or need. Because we're still, even though this is a nice pre-tender cut of meat, we are going to cook it slow, like it was a chuck. And that's just going to let all of the flavors blend together a little bit nicer.
Digaju says, my Saturday was fantastic. Had a big family meeting, and my soccer team got German champion today.
Yo, congrats.
In a total crazy way on the last day of the league. That's bonkers.
That's
congrats,
amazing. Huge
Digaju.
congratulations on that. Huge congrats. I hope you feel good about that.
Diggadude says they love barbecue. They have a smoker.
Oh man, that's something that I want to get.
And the big boy for pulled meat and stuff. What is the big boy?
I'd love to have a good smoker.
I know what a smoker is. I don't know what the big boy is. Oh, maybe just like the biggest smoker?
Yeah, big version. Yeah.
A big smoker?
That
That's
would be
nice.
my guess.
Yeah, we don't have enough yard. You can literally see both sides of the backyard fence.
Yeah, what you see is what you get. Okay, trim off some of this fat.
Big smoker, yep. So if anybody's looking for an update, he is using ribeye steaks, white onions, and just button mushrooms.
Nothing fancy there.
Nothing fancy. We're keeping it somewhat canon.
Yeah, trying to be, reasonably true to everything.
Ooh, Usagi says we had the meat marinating since last night.
Oh yeah, good call.
Their husband loves the smoker. Good investment.
Yeah, it's on my list. The next kind of appliance thing that we buy, I think I'd like to be a smoker. So I'm gonna do this one, no mushrooms.
Poor Boo.
Yeah, do one for me here.
It's ironically, whatever. He's not. He doesn't mind mushrooms or onions. So.
Yeah. So I've got one for each of you there.
Perfect.
And then I've got one for D.
Okay.
So that's you, Hironic, your mom.
Into the woods. Yeah, I would love to get a smoker for back here, but literally, so the reason I almost fell off my chair when I first sat down is because the back legs of it are off the patio stones, and it tilted back. So our table is
Lean back.
Lean back. The table's a foot from the edge of the patio stones. And so we have 2 lounge chairs, a barbecue, and a table with 4 chairs, and that pretty well fills our backyard.
Damn near.
Damn near.
Alright, and so remember, you want to pack these pretty tight when you're getting them on the skewers. Now, I haven't seasoned these yet. You could do like Usagi did and pre-marinate them. But because we're trying to keep it, you know, somewhat canon, I'm just, we're keeping it simple. It's going to be some salt, pepper, some garlic powder, and I am going to make a sauce to drizzle on because that was a special request, which I'm happy to oblige, so you guys will see some barbecue sauce.
Some homebrew barbecue sauce.
Homebrew. There's one for me. And then we'll just have last shareable one that's got some everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yep, I didn't eat that last steak. I'll still cook it up just because it's a bit frosted, but I'll just cook it up.
Oh, there was a whole steak we didn't use.
Yeah.
Wowza. Digga Dude asks, how often do you barbecue? If less than 7 to 9 times a month, save your money and don't buy a smoker. You already have a nice grill.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And I would say
we currently do not barbecue 7 to 9 times a month.
Exactly. We don't barbecue enough right now for it to be worth it. You know, as nice as it would be.
I think we'll get a smoker when our kitchen is next to the
next to the
backyard,
outside.
right?
So in our next house.
In our next house, probably, yeah. So in our old house, the barbecue was set up right outside the kitchen, and so it was really easy to prep in the kitchen, take it out to the barbecue. The current house we are in is 3 stories, and the kitchen is on the 2nd floor at the front of the house. So we have to go down the stairs and come to the back of the house to get to the barbecue, so it's just not convenient. Just not convenient. Hit it with my bum.
Okay.
Ugh. I hadn't thought about getting barbecue on my nice white shirt.
Yeah.
Didn't bring out a bowl.
Okay. There's our skewers all made up. Alright, those are ready for the grill. Chad, I'm just going to go wash my hands real quick, and then we'll come on back and we'll talk about some sauce and the simmered curry. So sit tight, stand by. We are using natural gas usagi. It's kind of cluttery. It's on my never-ending to-do list. Yeah, Dib, I totally get that. It always feels like there's other and more important priorities, right? So I get that.
You're all right, sweet girl. All right, looks good to me. Leave that there. Grill is oiled. Turn down to like a moderate, a low to moderate temperature.
Perfect. So I think that puts us in a good place. So I think.
Did you want your butter melted?
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so.
Let me check. See where we're at with the chat. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've never done charcoal. That's a lie. We did charcoal, once.
Yeah, I like charcoal. It's great. It's probably a better flavor. But honestly, with like most barbecues now have those splash tops, the splash grills, and that gets you that charred kind of smokiness. So you can still get that off of natural gas or propane.
Lola. Sniffing at the table. Jelly Duck says, Happy Saturday!
Happy Saturday, Jelly Duck. How you doing? Like one of those Sundays where the husband said smoker first. Hey, fair enough. It's all about priorities, right? I do like the natural gas. It makes things really easy. I never have to worry about running out or refilling my propane. Charcoal's fine, but it is trickier to work with, I think. And yeah, if you, like I said, if you've got the little splash grills on there, you can still get that charcoal kind of flavor as stuff drips down and then instantly like sears and smokes on it.
My issue with charcoal is that you can't be spontaneous and barbecue.
Yeah, it's an event to get it fired up,
yeah.
Right?
Like you need to prep it. You need to know that you're gonna barbecue. You can be like, hey, want to do steaks?
Yeah.
And just get at it. Like,
yeah. And same thing with propane. You gotta make sure you're prepared, right? That's what I like about the natural gas is like.
That's true.
I just don't have to. I can always fire up the grill at any point. I never have to worry about it. You have a charcoal, it can be trouble getting it going sometimes. It great works. Yeah, especially for like a little grill or something like that, it's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, you weren't putting them on yet? Sorry, I left the barbecue.
Yeah, no, I'm putting them on.
Okay.
All right, so chat, we're gonna put these on. It's time. That means it's time to switch over to the barbecue scene. I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we're gonna switch over.
Yeah, this grill was our gift to ourselves when we bought our first house. It was our second home. But when we bought our first house...
Oh, no, you know what I need to do? I need to oil and season them first.
Oh, okay. Oil's on the grill.
Sorry, just stepped on a snail.
Oh.
Okay, so... Is the oil over?
Yeah, it's on the barbecue.
Alright, so we're just going to lightly season these with nothing fancy. We're going to drizzle them with a bit of oil. We're going to put some salt on there.
I'm gonna buy, so just so you guys know, we can't get diamond crystal kosher salts up here. During the pandemic, I was able to get it a couple times, but I think that was just, you know, like a fluke because they don't carry it regularly. And I just finished using all of the diamond kosher for the pie.
And I will say, when you're salting this, you always want to put on more than you think you'll need.
Yeah, it's always more than you think.
So I know this looks like a lot, but it is A, coming out slow.
B, falling onto the pan.
Yeah.
C, will come off on the grill.
Yeah, so you want it to look kind of like a light dusting of snow.
Div's disappointed that you ruined the escargot.
Yeah, yeah.
Believe it or not, Div, I actually learned something about the snails that we have in our area. That they were brought over by European settlers for the purposes of eating. So you can actually collect the snails that are just kind of hanging around out here. And as long as you
Clean them properly.
clean them, yeah, so you have to put them like in water, in clean tap water, and you can even put like herbs in them and let them like hang out in there for a couple days. This is hearsay, by the way. This is not research that I've done myself. And you can eat them. I don't know how, but you can.
Okay, so there's some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. The Holy Trinity. Alright. Then they go on the grill.
Digadude is kindly reminding us that tomorrow is Canada versus Germany in the Ice Hockey World Cup final.
Oh, nice.
I mean, Digadude. Canada's...
You're going down!
Canada is pretty elite at the hockey. Is it men's or women's? Probably men's.
Okay, I'm just gonna go wash this because I messed this up. I'll be right back.
Men's. Are you a big hockey fan, Digadude? I should probably get on camera now that there's nobody for you guys to see. Am I good down here, or do you guys want me over by the grill? You might be able to hear me better on the grill. What if I just did this? Oh, it was a shell. It was an empty shell. It wasn't an actual snail. I'm just checking to see where I'm sitting. Way off camera. There, I'll sit right next to the barbecue. How's that? I'll smell like dinner. Germany just won against the U.S. Well, the U.S. likes to think they're better than they are. Also, now, hang on. Hi, Princess Elia. Good to see you. We do have a First League team in the next town, so I'm often there to watch. Ooh, that's fun. I mean, I will passively watch.
Timer on the oven's gone.
Oh, poops. Okay, hang on. I gotta go turn on the pie. It was an empty shell, husband.
Okay.
So you don't have to feel bad.
Could you bring down some tongs too?
Yeah.
Alright, can you guys still hear us okay? But yeah, so we just got these on the grill. We're going to let these cook down for a while. Just let them kind of take their time. We're in no rush here. Going to let the smells waft around and impress the neighborhood. So, next thing I'm going to make is I am going to put together a barbecue sauce. This was requested. Yo, thanks for the provisions. I can't see what they were, or the bits. Oh, it's bits. Hang on. What can I see? Oh no, I think it was provisions. Oh no, there we go. Shouldn't the food cook just as quick? Princess Elia, we can hope. We could hope. Thank you for the 10 bits. So the thing is, I could cook it that quick. I could just blast everything up to high, but you know, I'm purposefully taking our time with this today. Just, you know, letting it go. We're in no rush so that we could still eat around around dinner time. Just gonna scooch. Okay, mic's not too hot. Yeah, I know you guys can't smell it, but I can already smell a lot of the garlic coming off here. It's pretty good. So I'm just gonna close that up for a few minutes, and I'm gonna get the pot here. I'm gonna turn off this right grill. Turn these up just a little bit, and we're gonna cook this on here. So I cheat when I'm making barbecue sauce. I'll start with something like Kraft Original or chicken and rib. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll start with something like this. We'll just loop it in. And I'm really taking it easy today because I'll add some Diana sauce to it to add some nice sweetness. And I usually do like 3 parts Kraft to 1 part Diana when you're getting things kicked off. I'll add a little bit extra garlic powder because who doesn't like garlic? And that's about a tablespoon.
Have you checked tracking at all?
Not in a couple minutes.
Okay, Ellie.
I saw the 10 bits.
10 bits. Did you see
The message?
message?
Yes, that it should cook as quick.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm adding some whiskey. This is going to help thin it out as well, and it's going to give it a nice flavor. And then for more amazing flavor, we add some maple syrup.
Of course, from Canada, right in there.
Yeah, a little Canadian blood. I'll take the yellow. Take the big one for the curry. Okay, mix this all up. I usually also add like some liquid smoke and maybe some Worcestershire, but I didn't feel like it.
Keeping it simple.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it simple. Those are definitely things that you can add that's gonna be tasty. We're just gonna let this kind of cook away in the back and re-thicken back up since we added some of the whiskey to thin it out. And then we're gonna use that as a glaze on these as we start flipping them.
So, Usagi says the sounds of the sizzling on the barbecue is nice with like side eyes.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys can hear it. I've got the mic up close, like literally. You can't see, but I'm basically touching it. That's how close it is. So you're right beside the action.
Div says low and slow is the way to go.
Yep, and I mean it's a nice cut already, so it doesn't need to be low and slow. We could cook this pretty quickly and it would come out nice and tender and juicy, but I want a lot of these flavors to kind of mix and meld together. And I'm going to turn this right down.
Elliot says at Diversion, tell that to Breath of the Wild link that low and slow is the way to go.
Yeah, really.
Barbecue is all about time, Diggity says.
I can't disagree with that. It 100% is all about the time.
Div says guest link does high and fast, huh?
Yeah, it cooks a little quick.
Flea's here. Hey, Flea.
Good to see you. Okay, so last but not least is going to be the curried fruit. So I just have like some fruit cocktail fruit here that we've got in a pot.
For 1 second. Flea is asking what's been done already.
So, Flea, we started off with the apple pie. So Ceres had pre-made the pie crust. We sliced up some apples. We assembled everything and like did the apple pie filling. Got that all tossed together. Pie's in the oven right now. It just finished its first bake at 400. It's down to 350, I think, so that it can cook all the way through.
Yep, for about 40 minutes.
For another 40 minutes or so. We cut up some of our steaks. We sliced up some onion into chunks that were, I don't know, about an inch wide and 2 or 3 layers deep. We skewered that, alternating between meat, onion, and then meat, and then mushroom. And we did that for all the skewers, adjusting as necessary for who wants what. And that's about it. Then I just mixed some of the sauce stuff together. So I just mixed a couple barbecue sauces, added some spice, and we're going to use that as a glaze in a little bit. And now we're just about to get started with the simmered fruit.
Perfect. Draco says, good afternoon, everyone.
Yo, Draco, what's going on?
It says, there is a fun quest in Retail WoW where you have to cook this meat for some centaurs, and it ends up being very burnt and very spicy. They love it that way.
I can't, I have to agree with that. It's usually a pretty good way to have it. Alright, so I'm going to start flipping these because you can kind of see we're getting some browning at the bottom. So we're going to start turning these over. Yeah, I mean, take a look at this, chat. Take a look at that. That's mine.
That's mine.
Here's some with some mushroom on it. I think this is the extra one. So yeah, we're just going to let that cook low and slow. We're still getting some nice browning, so I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, so the fruit curry. I'm going to grab the big spoon now. So the easiest way to start with this is just with like that canned fruit cocktail stuff. And often you'll want to add a few more maraschino cherries to it, but you just take a can of that, drain it out, get as much of the liquid out of it as you can. I left a little bit extra in here because I like it a little bit saucier.
Saucy.
We're going to take a couple tablespoons of butter. Now this is partly melted, doesn't matter if yours is or not. We're just going to add that right in to that fruit cocktail.
Unsalted butter.
Yeah, unsalted butter. Unsalted butter. So we're going to toss that in. That's going to melt down in a couple minutes. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Now, you can use your store-bought. I do have some that was homemade from a friend of ours, which was a very mild Guyanese curry powder. So I'm excited to try that out. It's a little bit different, but I think it's going to be good. And it's from, yeah, it's the place that they call Uncle John's Honey, which isn't around anymore, but it was awesome.
Yeah. Flea says, I gotta go on vacation. See you both tonight for D&D.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yo, have fun, Flea. We'll catch you in a bit. So yeah, we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Not hot curry powder, and you can use store-bought stuff, that's fine.
Draco says those skewers look delicious. You guys are going to have a great meal.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. Then we're just going to mix this all up, and we're going to let this cook down. I'm going to turn this back on, turn this on low. The butter's going to help it get rich. The curry powder's going to give it a ton of flavor. And it doesn't need to cook for long, maybe like 20 minutes. You know, compared to everything else, it doesn't need to cook for very long. And just at a very low heat. And you're just kind of going to get it, you know, simmering like simmered fruit. And just let it sit there for a bit. I'm going to keep stirring up the sauce in the back here.
Duke says he's never heard of fruit curry. That sounds good.
So it's something that's starting to become popular again. It's really, really good on like turkey and ham. So I'm seeing it made more and more for like Easter and Thanksgiving stuff, and it's good on its own, but it's really nice to use as like a meat topping. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit umami, and it's just really, really delicious. Like, it is really nice. So yeah, we're gonna let this heat up. We're gonna let this simmer, and then we're gonna have our simmered fruit. We're gonna have our meat and mushroom kebabs, our meat and mushroom skewers, and apple pie that's in the oven right now, which will come out and show you. I don't think we're going to eat on stream tonight. I think we're going to kind of get things cooked and then take stuff upstairs. But, yeah, you guys will get to see the process. We'll take a bite of everything so that you can get those first impressions, see how it all came out. Any comments we think about that, like on how we'd want to change it. And, yeah, and then if you guys want to try it at home, we tried to make it easy. We tried to keep it pretty simple. I mean, the pie is the most complex thing because you're making a pie. But if you just buy your pie crust, it makes it a lot easier because then it's just it's peeling your apples and slicing them up. It's adding in, you know, some brown sugar, some butter, some cornstarch, and a little bit of salt, I think, and just mix it all together and lay it in, and then top it if you want, or you could leave it open-faced, and it's super easy. Yeah, we did a little crumble, which is just like oats and brown sugar and more butter on top. And it just, you know, it's fairly simple. It's fairly straightforward. And then we just have meat, mushrooms, and onion that was oiled and skewered and is just cooking nice and slow to let all the flavors kind of mix and combine. The fruit curry is literally just canned fruit, some curry powder, and butter. And then the barbecue sauce is whatever you want it to be. Or not at all, or not at all. Because, you know, you already got the Holy Trinity on here, which is salt, pepper, and garlic, right? And personally, in terms of, like, cooking steaks and stuff like that, I don't think you need to put anything else on it. I think if you do that, you're going to have yourself a delicious, delicious meal. I'm going to give these just a little bit more heat here. I'm starting to smell the fruit curry a bit. I'm starting to get that curry flavor coming through. It's good, chat. It's good. I think this is going to be a good meal.
So Draco says, while that cooks, what is your shrine count up to in Tears of the Kingdom?
Oh, not high. I want to say 50 something. I want to say we've gotten about 50 shrines.
That seems significant.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. We have 2 temples done. Yeah, I'm going to say between 40 and 50 shrines complete. I think we have about 70, 75 Koroks. Only 4 light roots. We've only done the 4 light roots. But I do have like 9 shrine tokens right now, so I've got enough to get 2 upgrades, which I need to do. I spent a lot of last stream. I'm not going to lie to you guys, chat. I spent a lot of last stream. We duped some Zonite. Just so that we could get like a couple energy pellets to skip some things along. Because it's going to save a lot of time farming. And that's really it. I just wanted to save that farming time. And so I think by the time I stream Tears of the Kingdom again, I'm going to be patched and we won't be able to do the duping anymore. So, which I'm happy about. It's a casual playthrough, so whatever. We won't do it for 100% guideless, but like, I just don't know where to find Zonite yet. I just haven't found any, which is the problem. So there's so much stuff I want to do with machines, and I have no idea where Zonite is.
What is duping?
Duplicating items. It's a glitch. Yeah, so I was able to just like farm some Zonite just by jumping around a bit, instead of having to go out and search for it.
Oh, that's so sassy.
A little bit. I asked chat. They gave me their permission. In fact, they strongly encouraged it. So blame chat.
There you go.
Oh yeah, guys, this is coming out good. I know you can only hear the sizzle, but if only you could smell the smells too. Smelling that whiskey off of that barbecue sauce, the maple, the meat's like just getting real juicy and it's seeping into the onions and mushrooms. I'm gonna get a little bit more oil on there. Oh, I left it upstairs. That's fine. It doesn't either. So instead we're going to have a sip of our tasty, refreshing beverage, which is getting hot.
Was it sitting in the sun?
For a bit, yeah.
Ooh.
It's fine. It's still cooler than I am. So yeah, we're just letting these cook down for the next little while and keep stirring stuff up. Let the curry get nice and hot. Let the curry powder fully dissolve. Let the barbecue sauce kind of emulsify together. Let the steaks get a nice medium rare. And we're in good shape. What time is it?
It is 4 o'clock.
Oh, we're not doing too bad. We're ahead of schedule. We'll be early.
You still got 25 minutes though for the pie.
Yeah, that's fine.
At the earliest.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, these can sit for as long as we need them to, right? It's not a big deal. Just keep them on low. And, you know, practically turn them off and just keep them warm. And they won't cook anymore. I am going to rotate some of these skewers.
The middle is, oh, I got you. Back is hotter.
Yeah. Backside's just a little hotter when you keep the grill open.
Don't lose that mushroom. And the third from the left. Thank you.
Yeah, just some nice kebabs.
This grill is barely big enough for this.
And we got the big grill, too.
It's not the biggest.
Not the biggest,
but...
but...
a 6-burner, but a 6-burner seemed ridiculous.
At the time. At the time.
Yeah.
So, chat, how's our little adventure today? You guys having a good time? You learning something new about campfire cooking?
Campfire cooking, that's...
I mean, come on. Just put some grills over a fire.
Yeah.
Just keep your flame controlled, right? It's all about flame control. But yeah, it's coming along good. The one downside with using the pots like this is you don't really want to close the lid up. It's just going to make the pot super hot.
Yeah, the whole pot's going to be like 1,000,000 degrees.
But you kind of need to. So we'll let the temperature get up just a little bit. I think these are going to be tasty. I'm still not hungry from breakfast, though.
No, but they are going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Well, no, because we had breakfast at like almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it was a little late. So yeah, I think these are going to be another half hour. And then the pie is going to be, you know, sort of the same. And then we'll get to do our final reveals. We'll take a taste test of everything. You guys will get to see Dido and Hyronic, I think. They'll make a quick little pop-in.
Maybe.
And then, yeah, we'll sign off and we're going to go eat and watch a movie tonight.
Nope.
Nope, we're playing D&D tonight.
Playing D&D tonight.
Yeah.
You are not seen. Your face isn't seen when you're on the road. glad I caught the stream. I was out earlier working on opening the pool and almost forgot. Oh no!
Well, at least you got the pool open.
Yeah.
And it just completely blocks the camera. That's where it wants to rest.
Yeah, hang on.
Well, it was worth the effort. Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
I think so. Yep, looks good. Sorry, Chad, just trying to move the umbrella around.
Keep
so
me
it's
in
a
the
little
shade.
shadier. So we just want to keep everything stirred up here, everything nice and mixed well. You don't want to overcook the fruit, like you don't want it to turn completely mushy. But we do want it to get hot and fully incorporated with each other.
Kate A says, hey folks!
Yo, Kate A, happy Saturday. Hope you're having a super swell one. What do you got going on today? You cooking alongside with us here? Or you got other big plans? Yeah, these are coming along good. Just nice and slow. We've got some nice brown marks. Now we're just letting this meat kind of get mixed throughout with the mushrooms and the onion, with some of the fats.
The onion,
drip
like
away.
everything smells amazing here. Kate A says, we've got some lasagna cooking in the crock pot.
Ooh, crock pot lasagna. Good call.
I like that.
That makes life easy. That makes life easy.
Oh, that's way better on the table.
Yeah, I bet. Okay. It is a little warm out here, chat. We're getting that sun. Am I in camera when I'm back to it?
Yes. You're out of focus, but you're in camera.
Okay.
If you wanted to be on camera, you could probably just lean against the table. Come into the shade.
Yeah, that's true. Swap back this way. Woo!
Yeah, you're on camera.
Yeah, it's a little toasty over the grill. I need some of that heat protection food. If you ever freezy, that'll do it.
Oh, I don't have any freezing made, I don't think.
That's all right. That's all right. I think I did put a couple more ciders and radlers in the fridge. But
Amazing.
I think we're down to the last 4.
Okay, yeah, I'll place an order.
Yeah.
We still have the Tapachi though.
Yeah, that's true. Sure, might have some of that tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, any questions, guys? We've got a bit of time here, so AMA.
AMA?
AMAA. Almost anything. Discord? Oh yeah, take a look at these.
Good.
Yeah, you don't want to move them around too much, because that's how stuff breaks.
It goes nice. Yeah, we're used to curried fruit with, like, the sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually have that with, like,
Family.
ham with
Yeah,
my
with
family,
ham.
yeah.
Do you want me to get you oven mitts?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. Great.
Okay. If you want, yeah, you know you've got chat up on the top.
Okay. I'd say the barbecue sauce is almost done, so I'm going to start drizzling it pretty soon over the skewers. And I know that's not canon, but it was a special request, and I do make a pretty good barbecue sauce, if I can toot my own horn a bit. So we're going to drizzle that over. And yeah, we'll have our curried fruit, which is just getting nice and warm. Our sauce is getting nice and hot. We're in good shape, chat. We're in good shape. Like I said, we're probably going to be about 20 minutes till all this stuff's done. Because we're just cooking it low and slow. And that should be about the same time that the pie is going to be ready. We'll bring the pie out and we'll start doing some final reveals. We'll have a quick taste test of everything, make sure it's all edible, not poisoned, and safe to consume. And then, yeah, we're going to go eat. We're going to go eat. Is that a chest? Pop back here. You did. Yo, we cooking. Want to be my friend? We cooking. We doing a bake cook. Yeah, we're doing a bake cook. We're doing the BOTW TOTK Cook Fest today. I got one more steak I gotta cook too. Maybe I'll get that seasoned up in the meantime. I'm gonna pop back here. I took out one too many. It's funny, I almost didn't take this one out, and then I'm like, I'd rather have too much than too little. And sure enough, didn't need it. But it's out, so it's gotta get cooked. Oh, I'm just about out of salt. Some salt, pepper, garlic. Yeah, I think I'm out of salt there. That's all right. Sure. We could probably start clearing out some of the extras. Like, I don't think we need any of this stuff anymore.
Oh, wanna be my friend? Yo, we cooking.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's a girl I can be jealous of. We worked hard for that girl.
Yeah, we saved up for a while for this bad boy. And it has served us well. We've had this grill for, I want to say like 5 years now. 6 years. All right. Get this sauce stirred back up. It is getting a lot thicker now. So most of that whiskey's kind of evaporated out. Quick stir on the curry. Yeah, that's looking good. Smelling good too. Okay, I think I'm gonna start glazing the skewers with some of the sauce. So how do I want to do this? I'm gonna use this butter. Butter dish.
We don't stir till 8 p.m.
Yeah. So it's still a thin sauce, which is good. We're just going to get a light layer on here, but we want everything kind of getting kissed by it.
Sorry, guys.
Good. Awesome. You know what, chat? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. There we go. First bit of barbecue glaze is on. Let that kind of bake in. And yeah, everything's gonna chill for a few more minutes. Yo, Draco, oh my god. Thank you for gifting out a tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. You just got gifted an awesome gift stub. Be sure to thank that legendary gifter. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really helps out. Sorry, I know I'm off in the distance here. I gotta cool off for a minute. Lola, out of there. It's getting warm, chat. Glad I brought down some ice water. Well, you guys can't really see the skewers, can you? There you go. That's a better view. Yeah, you guys saw Lola in the distance there? Hey, who's a good girl? She's just mooching around. Yeah, Drakeo, thank you for gifting out your first tier 1 sub. What's cooking right next to the skewers? I've got a steak. That's what that white thing looks like, is there's steak. I took out one too many, and so I needed to cook it. So I'm cooking it along with the skewers. And then in the 2 pots, we have a barbecue sauce, and we've got a curried fruit, or aka simmered fruit. Lola's being a big suck beside me here. She can, like, sniff all the food in the air, you know? Yeah, I had one too many steaks, so I'm just getting that cooked up. We've got a skewer for everyone, plus a spare. 3 of them have steak, mushrooms, and onions. 1 of them has just steak and mushrooms. 1 of them is just steak and onions. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. And then, yeah, sorry, I guess there's 4 with all 3, because then we have 1 spare for whoever needs some extra meat and all that stuff. So yeah, and then the curried fruit is just like canned fruit cocktail, a couple tablespoons of curry powder. In our case, we're using Guyanese curry powder, a mild version, and then which was homemade by a friend of Sirius's. And then the barbecue sauce, which I made from a mix of other barbecue sauces plus some spices. So that's everything we got on the grill. And then the apple pie is in the oven right now. I think Sirius has just gone to check on that. That's probably going to be another 20 minutes or so. Same with the skewers and everything. I'm going to flip the skewers in a couple more minutes. We're going to reglaze the other sides. And we're just going to let everything kind of cook in and cook together. And we should be able to make a meal out of this. It's all smelling delicious, though. It's all smelling so good right now. I'm starting to get like big wafts of the curry, which is pretty boss. Yeah, I really like our grill. It's pretty solid. We've had it for a long time. I like that it's natural gas. It means I don't have to worry. Here, let me scooch over here. I like that it's natural gas, so I don't have to worry about like propane or anything like that. And I don't have to worry about, I don't want to say the pain of working with charcoal, because there's no pain, but like it's definitely, working with charcoal is more finicky than working with a gas-based stove, a gas-based barbecue. That's my opinion, anyways.
So good.
Lurking while you get ready. Hey, food's looking great. Thank you, Soggy Bunny. Appreciate that. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Yeah, we're just, like I said, I'm going to let it sit on there for a couple more minutes. I'm going to flip them over. I'm going to glaze the other sides. and we're just letting that glaze cook in nice and slow. The barbecue right now is probably sitting around like 150 Fahrenheit. It's really, really low. We got some nice kind of char lines on the first side, and now we're just letting all the flavors kind of melt into each other and let a lot of the fat render out and all that fun stuff. So it's coming along pretty nicely. And thank you for the lurk, Usagi. I really appreciate that. Yeah, because I think you said you have your own barbecue going on today, right? It should be nice. It should be nice. Guys, thank you so much for showing up today. I know it's been a while since we've seen a few of you guys. I know you've been avoiding Tears of the Kingdom spoilers, which I'm totally aligned with. I totally get that. I will say we've started to play other games as well every other stream. So if you guys are missing out or are skipping because of Tears of the Kingdom, on Tuesday when we're back, we're going to be playing some non-Tears of the Kingdom games. So I hope you'll join us for that. We took a look at Darkest Dungeon 2, which was it was interesting. I don't know if I loved it, but it was pretty fun. It was pretty neat, and one that I think, like, if you like roguelikes with a lot of mechanics in them, I think it's a really interesting game. Yo, Polybridge 3's out on Tuesday. That's awesome. I didn't, you and I talked about that, Dave. I don't think I played Polybridge 2 enough to warrant buying Polybridge 3. I think, like, it was fun enough, but I think I didn't get enough enjoyment out of it. I think it's a game that I like watching streamers play more than I enjoy playing it, if that makes sense. I do love the Twitch extensions that they have, though. I love that they are building in, that they're building these games with streamers in mind, right? That's one of my favorite things. And like, if I ever made a game, that's something that that would be a big focus, is like how to integrate it with stream. Do you make like chat become the enemies and they can sign up to become an enemy and like use an extension to purchase abilities and stuff, or do you treat it like crowd control where they can affect the game? I don't think I would have beat the last few levels without help. Some IRL engineers helped you with the solution, with the extension. It was a fun time. Yeah, see, that's cool. That's cool, man. I get torn, right? I think if I could go... I like playing games myself at first, right? I like figuring stuff out. So I think going into games like that, if I'm able to get into the mindset that I'm doing this with chat and with chat's help, I think I would have a much better time with it. But I hate feeling stupid. I hate feeling dumb. And that was a game that consistently made me feel dumb. Normally I don't like help, but at that point I embraced it. Yeah. I think also at the time, like, honestly, it didn't do great for numbers for me, and so I think I just got turned off of the game. I might need to give it another shot at some point, but, yeah, like, it's a game that I want to love. I just had trouble loving it. You know what I mean? I think if I was going to play sort of a sim game like that, where you're, like, bridge builder, I'd rather build rockets and travel to other planets and Kerbal. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Just drinking right out of my glass.
I was wondering if that's what she did.
Yeah, she was thirsty. She's just so hot.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on the meat again. Could I trouble you for another glass of this one? Or yeah, just pour some.
That's the bucket.
Thanks. Alright, let's take a look at the meat. Oh, that's cooking in beautifully. Look at that. Look at that, chat. So we're going to flip this over.
Knock them down.
I see. We'll try to save them. Okay, we're going to glaze up this side. That sauce thickened up so nicely. Yeah, I love it. Alright. Heat up enough, I'm actually going to turn off this burner again. Could you see it on stream? Yeah, I saw it too.
Hanging on the side of the pot. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have an elastic on your desk?
I think I do by my TV.
Yeah. I'll grab it for you, my love.
Thank you. There's a hair here.
Because you're dry.
I am a little toasty. Just a thin layer of barbecue sauce on this. Doesn't take much, and we just want this to kind of like, I don't want the barbecue sauce to be the main flavor. I just want this to sort of enhance the flavor of the meat and onion and mushroom for those who are eating it. Do need a little bit more on there. Okay, gonna need some more in here.
I'll get your hair if you don't mind.
Sure. Switch these out. Did you end up grabbing oven mitts?
Yep. Yeah, they're right on the...
Oh, perfect. I'm going to step forward a little bit, if that's okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's already so much better. It's already so much better.
It's not gonna look amazing, but your hair is up.
Thank you. Okay. Stir up this curry fruit. Oh yeah, Chad, this is coming out nice. This is coming out nice.
Angle laptop, guys.
Could just be screensaver. Like the screen just shut off.
Alright, I can do a check on the pie.
Alright. Pie check time. Let this sit for a couple more minutes. What kind of fruit's in the curry? So it's just like canned fruit cocktail, but you can use like pineapple, apricots, maraschino cherries, peeled grapes, like any of those kinds of fruits that you would find in like a fruit cocktail mix. You just if you are buying it pre-canned, you want to drain out the liquid first. Yeah, looks nice. Yo, thanks. Is that Zediata? Appreciate that. Draco, redeeming a Hydrate Your Hero. Thank you for helping to keep your hero hydrated. Sorry, chat, if I missed any of these. I don't, it's tough to see them all right now. I don't have the best setup going on. So yeah, we're probably going to be, just so you guys know, we're probably going to be streaming for another 25 minutes, half an hour. And at that point, we'll be doing like our final taste test once the meat comes off. Curry's coming off. We'll just take a bite of everything, test it out, make sure it all turns good, and then we're gonna pack up and I'm gonna go eat upstairs. I think we're gonna watch a movie with dinner, and then I'm playing D&D later tonight. So I'm definitely not set up to continue stream after this. So we're just gonna be doing this cooking stuff, and that's what we'll wrap up. Because it was a short stream today, I might take some time tomorrow or Monday and fire up. I'm gonna see how it goes. I also want to get the trading system done. So it's kind of a trade-off about which one do I work on, right? Do we do some streaming, or do I get trading done? And I know I shouldn't say a lot. There is a handful of people who are desperate to get trading in action. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can help them out and get that done. Yeah, it does. It's looking pretty tasty. I'm pretty happy with how everything's coming out. The barbecue sauce is thickened up really, really well. The fruit curry smells very light, and it smells sweet and umami-y. It's smelling really, really good. And I think it's going to be a really nice kind of saucer and addition to the meat skewers. So yeah, once everything's kind of finished and ready, stuff's like gonna get in bowls, and we'll get skewers on trays. We're gonna bring them out. We'll do a reveal. We're gonna take a bite of everything just to see how it all tastes. And yeah, that's what we'll wrap up for the day, and then we'll bounce. Appreciate you guys showing up for this one. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And again, if you guys have been avoiding the stream because you've been trying to dodge some Tears of the Kingdom spoilers, I am going to be taking every other stream for the next few weeks and not playing Tears of the Kingdom, just so that we can continue getting some variety in. So if there are games you guys would like to see, let me know. So far we've taken a look at Ori and the Blind Forest, which was pretty fun. I don't think I liked it as much as Hollow Knight from what I've played, but I am interested in playing more. I just felt like the controls weren't quite as refined. I feel like it was 80%. No spoilers if I stay ahead of you. Yeah, that's the other thing, chat. I have been taking it very slow, so that people can try and get ahead, right? So, like, we only have 2 dungeons done at this point, and we've gotten, I'm going to say, like, 50, 60 shrines, maybe, something like that. So, you know, and only, like, 4 light routes. So, we've been taking our time doing a bunch of side quests and things like that, so, especially if you're avoiding, you have about 100 hours now, good job, Tiger. So, yeah, if you guys have been dodging spoilers, we are going to have a lot of streams for you guys coming up where we won't have to, and then in like a month, you know, we'll clear up whatever we haven't finished in Tears of the Kingdom, get the game beat, start working on some of our other goals, and then we'll figure out what to do next, because, like, we have some other goals, right? I still need to get on the Wizards and Warriors leaderboard, so that's something that's probably going to take about a month to do, and I think we'll get the world record in that. In between that, we've still got some other special streams. So we're doing this cooking stream this week. Next week, we are going to have another sponsored segment. We're going to do another sponsored stream. So it's probably going to be similar where, you know, it's about checking out the game, right?
Back in the dirt.
So if you guys are able to download the game, check it out, it helps me out, helps supports the stream, helps me pay my bills. So it's a great way to help support the stream without having to financially contribute, and usually takes maybe an hour and a half of your time, and it's a great way to really help me out. If you need more Zonite, they patched it out. I know they did. I dodged that update. I did get a bunch of Zonite. I have enough to get 2 or 3 curse upgrades, and I think that's going to be enough for now. I think the last thing I want to patch, I do want to dupe some fairies. I'm going to get like 10 fairies, and then I'm good. I'll be done with it. You have almost all the shrines, then you'll tackle the light routes, and then the armor before you go to the final fight. I'm not going to do like a full playthrough like that. I'm just going to go casually. I like kind of doing this, do like 20 shrines, and then go do some of the story stuff. And I like the pace that we've been going at. I'm really happy we got all the memories, though. Like, unlocking that lore stuff was freaking amazing. There's already a new glitch for duping in 112. That doesn't surprise me. I doubt it's as easy as just pausing and pressing Y at the right time. So, because series, we never talked about it. So, the way that you could duplicate items, you had to get into the air and then use your paraglider. And then you pause the game, you pick the items you want to duplicate, you use the button to hold them all in your hand while you're in the air paragliding, and then when you unpause the game, you press the Y button at the exact same time. And it causes you to drop your items and sort your inventory at the same time, so you don't lose the items that you drop, and then you can pick up 5 more. So all you have to do is unpause and press Y at the right time while you're in the air in order to duplicate items.
How did somebody figure that out?
Yeah, right? So, yo, Ollie, it's good to see you, man. Like, only one at a time? Yeah, exactly. It's a lot slower. It makes sense. But, you know, remember duping items in Oblivion? You duped so many. This one shirt, Legend says it's still duping in that room to the day. Oh my god, dude. That's awesome. So yeah, you know, I don't want to like break the game, but I definitely wanted to reduce some of the farming that I would need to do right now, because I don't want that to halt my casual playthrough, but I still want to be able to experience a lot of the fun stuff. If and when we do something like 100% guideless, we won't be doing any duping or anything like that. You know, we're going to play naturally, but I'm hoping that I'll have enough knowledge of the game to know where to go to find stuff like Zonite. Yo, you had another cricket win today. That's 3 for 3. Yo, big hype. Sorry, I don't have my applause button, so here you go. Yo, well done, Ollie. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, we're doing well. We're just doing our cooking stream today. So on the grill, we have our meat and mushroom skewers, an extra piece of meat that I had that I took out, some homemade barbecue sauce, and some curried fruit. Have you smelled the curry fruit yet? Oh, come take a whiff of this. Right?
Guyanese curry.
It smells so good. It smells so good. Yeah, and I don't want this fruit to like soften up too much, so I'm keeping it just warm, keeping it mostly warm. And then yeah, we've got these beautiful, beautiful meat skewers here, which are looking absolutely lovely. I mean, they're done, but we've got some time to kill.
It is not that hot today, but it is hot.
Yeah.
Holy
Just
heck.
when you're in the sun, it's super toasty, and especially being in front of the grill. Being in front of the grill is tough.
It's only 23 degrees.
Yeah,
But that's a lovely day.
Hotter than that in the sun, that's for sure.
Woo!
Alright, a little bit more sauce on here because I don't have enough sauce to save. Sometimes I make enough that I can do a little dipping sauce with it after. That is not the case here.
It's gonna cool right off tonight though, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good. I like the cool nights.
Yeah, I slept really well last night.
I think she got too cold this morning. I think that's partly why she was whining.
Yeah.
Because it was getting pretty cool.
I didn't personally find it that cold.
You were pretty bundled up
Yeah.
when we were kind of waking up this morning. You were curled up here.
Yeah. But like I got up and I didn't be like, sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Do we want to take a load in?
Yeah, I can use the big pan there.
Sure.
Load in.
I think yeah, all this stuff can go.
I'll just leave the plate and
The skewer pan. Yeah.
the skewer.
Oh,
pan.
I could use a bowl for the fruit curry. Even the small metal bowl would be fine for you if that's out. The one you said you didn't want to use because it was too
Yeah.
small.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Just something to show and serve it in, right?
Yeah. You wanna load me up?
Yep.
You're so thoughtful. Condiment bowling. No. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Are you salt sugar?
Yeah, it's empty. Okay, you're right in front of the corner.
Yep.
Yep, you're good. And you're good. He's good. Okay, you going under? No? Just gonna get the heat up on the grill a little bit more.
You want me to bring the pie down?
If it's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good to go. I didn't realize the pie was ready.
Yeah, I tried to say something. Makes sense.
Okay, what do we got going on here? You're getting some ASMR out of this too? Yeah, I mean that's it's a nice grilled bubblage, eh? Yeah, so we're doing apple pie. It's just about to come out of the oven. Just about to come out of the oven. To remain in store is out of stock. No, something probably broke on it, Ollie. Something probably broke. Or there was an old one that was still stuck in there. Let me check. Oh, battery's low. Okay, when series is back, I'll go take a look at it, just so that I'm not leaving you guys unattended. Can't trust you, chat. Can't trust you. Can't leave you guys unattended. You're gonna cause problems. So yeah, as soon as she's back to keep an eye on you, I'll go take a look and I'll fix the chest. The laptop battery just got low, so I can't do it out here anymore. So yeah, I'd love to hear what games you guys would like to see other than Tears of the Kingdom for now. Enjoy the outdoors? Yeah, that's the plan. Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna steal the show, yo.
Okay, are we gonna do the cutover? Or yeah, you want?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so hold up. I have to do it inside because the laptop
Okay.
battery died.
Where do you want me to be?
So it'll be this camera, so you can be right around here.
Okay.
And I just need to switch the scene over, so I'll count you down.
Ooh.
Careful, I'll count you down.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Alright, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, get ready, and you can go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, it's cutting over. Raise it up. A little higher. There you go.
How does that look? Oh god, I'm watching the juices flow to the edge of the pan. That is our apple pie, friends. Look at how big it is. It did not shrink in the oven.
That went perfect.
Nice.
I'm just fixing the big chest here real quick.
Okay. Hey, Ollie. Lola, get out of the dirt. Out. Come over here. Here. Hey. Thank you. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, Usagi, we don't know if it's a good pie yet. We hope it is, though. Thank you, Kate A. Thank you, Ollie. It does look really good. She's not rolling around in the dirt. She's literally just laying in it. And, like, I'm going to be planting vegetables there tomorrow. And she's just getting dirty to bring it in the house because, truthfully, of all the things that we've worked on with her, we've worked really hard with her. But she is still afraid. She's afraid of water, and she doesn't like the bathtub or the shower. And if there is anything she doesn't like, there is no convincing her that she does. So we've only been able to give her like wipe down baths, no like shampoo and soaky kind of baths. So I'd prefer if she wasn't covered in dirt. Oh bless her, I know. I know. We've been working on the barking and being afraid of people. And
Okay, I'm just gonna get a bowl.
oh shoot, I knew you asked me to get you something and I totally forgot. Oh, Lola treats. Okay, hang on. Let me go get you some, sweet pea. Let me get you some, sweet pea. Alright. Just for you. Holly, we're going to scooch over and hopefully I'll be able to get so you can see Lola. Come here. Come here. There she is. Sit. Yes, good. There's treats. These are from Ollie. Just for you. Ready? Gonna catch it? Yeah. Good girl. Aw, thanks. Yeah, she is really just the sweetest girl. I love her so much, but like, sweet Jesus, is she willful. We're trying to train her to lay in her bed while we're eating. And we all had breakfast this morning. I called her over, she walked towards me, and then just looked at me, and then turned and walked away. Because she didn't want to have anything to do with not being near the food we were eating. Big Lola love from England. You sweet bean. Hey?
Just getting love all around the world.
Ollie gave her some treats, so I took her over by the barbecue to give her some.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She is a pretty special girl, and we love her very much.
Even when she annoys the hell out of us.
Even when she's driving us absolutely bonkers, do we ever love her?
Okay, yeah, there we go, chat. Now we're getting a little bit of charring from the barbecue sauce, the sugar in the sauce.
I'm going to try and change the angle a little bit so that they can see not backlit.
Well, we'll be taking them off in a minute anyways. We're pretty well done.
How's that look? There we go. Slightly less backlit. Sorry guys, now I gotta watch the stream delay as we reset the camera.
Oh, that smells really good.
Perfect. Ollie says the grill food is looking good, my man.
Yeah, it's coming out nice. It's coming out nice. We're actually just about done here, so we're going to do the final showcase of the last two items in a couple of minutes, which is going to be the curried fruit and the skewers. We're going to do a similar reveal to what we just did for the apple pie.
I do want to see if I can show off. Like
Yeah, you might be able to get better from this camera.
How caramelly it looks at the front from all the sauce. Like, can you see the caramel? I can't tell. I can't see the camera. But, like, there is, like, juicy caramel.
I can't see.
Like, everywhere.
Yeah, I can't see.
It's on my phone. I just didn't bring it over because I needed both hands. Can you guys see the caramel?
A little bit closer to the grill, sorry. Yeah, perfect.
It's really hot with my hand over the barbecue.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
They could see. Yeah,
Whew.
they got it. They got a good look.
Like, I'm
Dude
so
says, oh my god, yes. Yeah, there's so much caramel that's coming
sorry,
out
I
of
just totally stood with my butt in front of the camera. Sorry, guys.
that. I don't think they minded. I don't think they minded in the slightest. Yeah, it's good.
I tried a little nibble of crumble because there's pie in front of me.
Yeah, just, how can you not? Okay.
It's still very hot though.
Should we do the next reveal?
What's the next reveal?
I guess the meat.
Yes,
I guess let's do the meat
girl.
skewers next.
Okay, do you want to put them on the tray?
Yep. And then that. Because yeah, I think we're done here.
Yeah. Oh, that looks good. That's perfect.
A little rotisserie. Okay.
Hey, a little bug just landed on the tray. Shoo, you little bug. You can stay there for just a minute.
Okay. Let me get queued up for the big reveal because the laptop died.
The meat has disappeared, everybody.
Okay, get ready.
Yep.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, you're good. And you're up. Raise it. Yep. Yep.
They were all just trying to escape. Woo. Mushrooms are, oh man, these look good. Oh, they smell amazing, guys.
You can set them down whenever you want.
Whew. It's heavy.
Okay. Yeah, so that's our meat and mushroom skewers.
Okay.
Apple pie.
You gotta hum the tune
Yeah.
Link does in BOTW when cooking them.
Yeah, but the thing, well, we've got Link doing the tune himself. Okay, I'm gonna put the steak on there too. The steak's only gonna be mediocre, I think.
That's fine.
Okay,
Turn
and
it
then
into a sandwich.
yeah, and then last but not least, extra mushroom. So is that escape one?
Yep. I like the way your auntie does it.
This? Yeah. Well, we're not sure. Also,
That's true, actually.
also apparently it might be something from Sue, not Aunt Laurel.
Really?
It might be something from Sue. Okay. I'll give you that and we'll get ready for the final reveal.
Yep. Here, so I can see better.
Alright, chat, last one's coming up. Okay, get ready.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, you're good? One, two. Perfect. Okay.
Perfect. I'm gonna do, yeah, you stayed on that scene?
Yeah, we're gonna say
We've got a little bit of
a little bit of play here.
play here. We're gonna get up close and personal here with dinner.
Ever seen the video of Doug Doug? No, I haven't seen Doug Doug's do it, but like I tried to keep these recipes in the spirit of the game, right? So very simple, not a lot of ingredients. Mix a couple of things together and cook it up in different ways. So that was the main goal here. Now, obviously, you know, you can't just do equal parts of like 3 things to get something baked out. So we had to use real life, you know, recipes to go around it. But it's, I think it turned out really, really well. So yeah, we've got the meat skewers, which you guys saw in the extra steak. The curried fruit, which Series just panned over, which is mixed fruit with some curry powder and butter. And then we've got an apple pie with a crumble topping that was made by Series. Sometimes less is more, I found, as I get older. Looks delicious. Yeah, exactly. Like, even when I'm cooking steaks at home, I spice it with salt, pepper, and garlic. Like, that's like the holy trinity. You don't need anything else. That gives it a lot of really good flavor and just a lot of fantasticness. So I guess all that's left is to try it, Series. There is a fork back there which we can use that I brought down. Sorry, I left it on the bag. I shouldn't have done it.
Oh.
But it'll be fine. No, on the barbecue.
Searching for it.
So I guess
So I
we'll
zoomed
just.
this in a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll get like take a piece of meat each, or
Is this-
mushroom for you. I don't think it matters because we can take some from the extra skewer there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So any one of those are yours.
I don't want to grab a hot skewer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take a piece off.
that looks amazing. First of all, sorry guys, I'm going to get from there. Just want to show you how beautifully that steak is cooked. If you can see it. Sort of, yeah.
It's a fun short video. He's throwing stuff in the pot like Link does. I kind of wanted to do that. Just you know what? I might have seen that. If it's a short video, I think I've seen that. Not like
Come
a
around
serious
the-
thing.
Camera here. I've got a bite.
Come on down to Link Park where we'll have ourselves a time. My face is everywhere. Tasty food temptation. So, if you had to describe it in a word, would that word be ha or huh? Huh. Ah, okay, chat. There you have it. Huh.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy Trinity with a little bit, just with a little bit of barbecue sauce in there. So try the fruit curry.
Okay.
Yeah. Scoop in, just get a little bite. Show that for the camera.
Hang on, scooch over. Little bite for the camera.
And then take a bite of your apple pie, but just figure out how you want to do that.
Yeah. I ate it off screen.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll do it again.
Oh, it must be terrible. She wants to do it again.
I screwed it up, guys.
Oh no, she's gonna eat this one off screen too. That was a big. She took like 1 or 2 pieces before. This time she took a fork. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Perfect.
So good. So good.
You gonna take a bite of your pie?
Yeah. No, I am, and then I'll just eat that piece.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do the same. I'll go around, take a small bite of everything.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
I got some crust. Oh my god, you guys.
Oh, it's nice and flaky. Look at that
So
caramel.
I just want to show you like the caramelization around the edge of the crust, like the fruits and stuff. Holy heck. Now I just need a little bit of crumble. Look at this bite. I'm so dainty.
That might be hot. I think we can make a meal out of this.
You guys, I'm a baker! I can make pie! Oh no, we're in trouble in this house.
Alright, my turn.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Okay.
I will make sure to post pictures of the pie once it's sliced. Oh, that was so good. Lola! Hang on, guys. I'm going to take a picture of this food.
So this is my first bite. Took a big piece of steak here. Send me the video. Cool, thanks. Oh yeah, very tender, a lot of flavor.
So
Just
good.
enough barbecue sauce on there to bring out the meat flavor without it being like the main flavor. Really, really good. Onion still got a little crunch to it,
Yeah.
but took on a lot of the flavor of the beef. Really nice. Really, really nice. Really happy with that. Alright, some fruit curry.
Oh, he just grabs the bowl. Doesn't even pretend.
Take a bite here. So, it's good. It could use a little more butter, a little more curry powder, and I think I needed a little bit of water in there to let the curry powder melt in a little more.
Maybe.
It's a little grainy from the powder, but the flavor's fantastic. Just very, very mild.
Yeah.
Very mild, but again, I think top that on the skewers is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great little topping. Hats off to the chef. Yo, thanks, Ollie. And then we'll try a little piece of pie here.
That sounds like wasted pie. You be careful.
Piece of pie.
It's not so hot. It's a little hot. It occurred to me as I was sticking it in my mouth, but it's not too bad. Oh, Katie, that's a great, that's a great emote.
Oh, wonderful pie. Yeah, that's a good one. Awesome. Yeah, really good, chat. So that's it. That's what we cooked today. We took some recipes from Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Made, turn them into something that can be cooked for real.
My head, I need to be
And you're now very hungry. Oddly enough, Div, I'm not super hungry. We had a late breakfast. And honestly, we're done about an hour earlier than I thought we were going to be. I thought we were going to be another hour getting everything done. But we just did enough of the prep work off camera that it saved us an hour of on-screen time, which was nice. Yo, sounds good, KD. Yeah, we're going to actually wrap this up here as well. So I'm going to go shut things down in a minute because we're going to take this inside. We're going to share some of this food with our friends, with Dido, Hyronic, and Witch of the Woods. We're going to have some dinner, we're going to watch a movie, and then we're going to play a little bit of D&D a little bit later tonight. So that should be a lot of fun. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for meeting our charity goals to help make this stream happen. It was thanks to you guys that we were able to do this. We were able to raise a lot of money for kids in hospitals all over the world to help with some distraction therapy, which was absolutely fantastic. And we raised a ton of money as well for mental health awareness and help providing services to people in need in 26 different countries around the world, which is absolutely fantastic. So thanks to you guys, we were able to do this. We were able to raise some money and do a lot of good. And this was a nice little way to say thank you. So I appreciate you guys being here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back tomorrow or Monday because this was such a short stream. Sorry, I'm getting sweat in my eyes, and it stings.
He's not crying, you're crying.
Yeah, I'm not crying, I'm just sweating like a man. So yeah, we're going to be back Tuesday at the latest, but we might be back in the next couple of days. And again, we're going to try breaking up some of the stream content so that every other stream we're playing some non-Zelda stuff, just so we're not alienating our friends who have kind of been avoiding it. So yeah, I think that's about it. Anything else you want to add?
No. Thank you guys for being thank you guys for being awesome and for hanging out today, and for getting us to the point where we did a cooking stream.
Yeah.
We love doing these, so I don't know.
We'll do another one in the future.
Yeah.
We're not sure when, where, or what it'll be, but we'll definitely keep these going because
I'm a pie maker now.
She's a pie maker. Siri's the pie maker. Glad you can make it before you head out. Yeah, us too, Soggy Bunny. Us too. And Div, yeah, thanks again for being here, guys. Really, really appreciate it. I'm going to run inside. We're going to go find somebody to raid. We're going to take this party elsewhere. But we will be popping off the camera here just because I have to go inside to do it. So yeah, I'll say it here now. My guys, gals, non-binary pals, please stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy out there. All you kings, queens, and all the in-betweens, be sure to love yourselves, love each other. And we'll see y'all in the next couple of days. Bye for now. Watch out, World War Pie's coming soon.
Ho ho!
Oh my god, Lola, you're so dirty.
I know.
You're so dirty.